Okay, so now what we're going to do is just illustrate the use of a conditional statement, an if statement, to make the program do something a little bit more interesting. And we're going to use the program that we wrote in Chapter 2. Remember, I named mine Larry, so this is just the Larry program, if you remember from Chapter 2. And if you didn't see Chapter 2, if you haven't done Chapter 2, if you're not even in this class that this video is being made for, what this program does is displays to the user a message, enter a number, and press enter. The user then enters the number, and we accept the input here with the cin command, and then it displays the number back to the user and then exits. So very simple program. And now we're just going to give the user a choice. And so that choice is going to be just type in the letter Y for yes or N for no. So we need a new variable of type car, and I'm just going to call it the decision variable, so decision. And then we're going to again display a message to the user. Cout, oh, I forgot my insertion operator. There we go. Cout, do you want to enter a number? And then Y or N, put a little space after the N, because whatever they type is going to appear right after that. Okay, don't forget your semicolon at the end. And then we need to accept that input from the user. So cin, and then decision. Okay, now we want the program to do something different depending on their decision, depending on whether they type a Y or an N here. So if the decision equals Y. Now I'm using, let me note a couple of things here. One, you see the equal sign, you actually use two equal signs. If you only use one equal sign, that's an assignment operator in C++, and so it will set the variable decision equal to whatever you have on the other side of the equal sign. If you want to do a comparison between the value that's in this variable, decision, and this thing that you're typing here, you have to use the two equals signs. That's a comparison. And then the other thing is, because we're using a car variable, that we're going to compare it to a character, and you put those in single quotes, single quote marks there. Don't forget your semicolon. And now, if the decision is yes, oh, sorry, no semicolon there. We do not want a semicolon there. If the decision is yes, here I have the brackets, and you know, Microsoft Visual Studio automatically closes that bracket for you. We don't want to do that. We want to erase that closed bracket, because what we want it to do is what it was originally doing to begin with. So we want to put that closed bracket after that last cout statement there. And you see there that Visual Studio, you know, formats it all nicely for us. So now we have the open and closed brackets, and this is just what the program was originally doing. So if the person says yes, types Y, I want to enter a number, then it's going to do whatever it was doing before. Otherwise, else, and again now some brackets, open and closed, else, just display to the user a message, so cout, and parentheses, quotes, okay, goodbye. And we do need a semicolon after that one. Let's see if I've forgotten any other semicolons that we actually do need. Maybe. We're about to find out. So let's run this thing and see what happens. First I'm going to save it here and run. It's going to pop up on my other screen. So here it is. Aha, okay, so it's asking, do you want to enter a number, yes or no? Let's go ahead and start with yes. Okay, enter a number. I'll enter 7 this time. Why not? Okay, and there it displayed the 7. And now you can see here again, this is the debugger holding it open for us. So we press any key to close that window. Let's try it again. This time, I want to say no. I do not want to enter a number. Okay, goodbye. Perfect. Okay, so that's just a very quick and easy introduction to if statements and the else statement. And how you can make a program do different things depending on what the user does. And you can also make it depending on other factors, not just what the user does, but you can make it depend on other things that the program does too. Anyway, that's enough for this one. We're going to go ahead and stop it there.